Hello, young aspirants, young pilots, aviation enthusiasts, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Captain Frank once again, and our discussion about how to become a pilot in the Philippines. So just a quick recap, last two videos we talk about, assessment of ourselves and about the issuance of medical certificate. So this time we'll talk about, how to select the right flying school for us. Like all schools in the Philippines who are operating here, especially yung mga flying school, they have to pass through a stringent screening. They have to pass the requirements to get approved to operate. So, what are the examples that the authority are kind of requiring from these applicants, this company or these schools na nag-a-apply to operate, So of course they have to provide their official documents like manuals, they have to show their curriculum or any lesson plan or training syllabus, and of course they have to provide names of the personnel, what sort of facility that they're gonna build, location of that facility, what sort of training equipment or devices will they provide to their students, of course, and will they be able to provide evaluation or checking for their students. So, yun yung mga bagay-bagay na some of the things that the authorities are kind of requiring para maipasa nila yung kanilang application, hindi ba? So, same thing for us students. We also have to ask them. Kasi we already know that they passed the requirements, but are they delivering it? Can they deliver that to their students? No? Kaya nga, there are also some flying schools na the certificates have been revoked or suspended generally because of those reasons na they cannot deliver the service that they actually applied for. So it is good for us na malaman natin who are these schools, and you can go online nga and on the website of Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, and you can see the list of the schools located all over the Philippines, whether active or inactive. It's also nice to know the inactive ones because, at least you'll have an idea not to go to those facility anymore because either they've been denied, revoked, suspended, or they haven't renewed the certificate. So those kind of reasons. So you should only go to those active ones na nasa listahan. So when you go there, what do you need to ask sa mga official do sa school? Of course, first and foremost, what sort of training syllabus do I expect? I don't have any experience. I have to start from scratch, from 0 hour, and my target is to finish commercial pilot license training program. So paano ba tong program na to? Normally, how long or what is the duration of this training program? Of course, sabihin naman nila, it depends on the availability of your finances, which is very true. Kaya naman yung 150 hours or 200 hours, talagang kung hindi available kagad yung ating cash, it might take longer than a year or 2 years, so or even more. But the point is, asking for the training syllabus is for us to know kung ano talaga yung ine-expect natin, may expect natin sa buong training natin. ano ba yung mga matututunan ko bago ako mag-solo, ano ba yung next after mag-solo, uh, up to private pilot license, ano ba yung ituturo dyan, how many hours in the simulator, yung things like that, ano. And of course, kung papasok kayo sa isang school na very known, no, well known siya at maraming estudyante, of course hindi naman nakakayang itanong na ilan ba ang instructor natin dito, di ba? Kasi if we have more than 500 students at one given time na nasa flying at isa ka dun sa 500 tapos ang instructor nyo 10 lang, kailan pa kayo matatapos, di ba? So siguro matatapos din kayo pero matagal lang kasi konti magtuturo sa inyo, no? So it's also nice to know na kung ilan ang instructor na available. And of course, after that, then you can also ask, how many airplanes do we have here for training? What kind of aircraft are we using? What model? Kasi iba-iba na yung mga training aircraft ngayon eh. Yung mga ginagamit namin dati, puro mga analog lang ang mga instrumento. Ngayon, you can see trainer planes with digital screens. So nag-a-advance din yan. So it is also nice to know na itong papasukan mong eskwelahan ay hindi lang nag-i-stick doon sa old school na eroplano, nag-a-advance din sila because they see na the students deserve this kind of training. They deserve this kind of modern equipment, because it will be very essential for you in the future. So it's also nice to know and to see what kind of equipments they have, and also do they provide simulator training, what kind of simulator do they have, is it only a fixed base or a moving simulator with visuals, or a simulator with no visuals, So you always try to look for the advantage in comparing from one school to the other. Kasi if one school is presenting you this training program and they happen to have a very old or obsolete kind of simulator compared to the simulator being provided by the other flying school, then it is always an advantage for us to be able to utilize a more modern and equipped kind of training device such as these flight simulators. And the good thing about it is that, from being a student pilot up to the point you reach the stage of being an airline pilot, we will always be in the simulator testing our skills, from time to time. So kailangan masanay na tayo dyan, So what else do we need? Evaluation and checking. Do you do evaluation and checking to the students from time to time as they progress in their flying hours? Kasi maganda rin yun para malaman natin if talagang meron tayong natututunan. Kasi take-off and landing is just a handling skill. It is just one of those many things na makes us a pilot. During your training, did you earn some sort of leadership? Nare-raise ba yung technical knowledge mo, or yung how is your situational awareness as a pilot? Kasi ang take-off and landing, as I've said, handling skills lang yan eh. Iisa lang yan eh. So we have to be evaluated by our instructors also. They have to check us from time to time para malaman natin na tayo ay progress, hindi ba? Hindi tayo nag-i-step backward lang lagi. As we gain time, step backward lang. At ang alam lang natin ay take up and landing. So, it is not best for us, you know. So, those are the kind of things na, you know, in my opinion, ay importante na maitanong natin sa eskwelahan na ating hinahanap. Again, the point is, we're saving time and effort and money, di ba? So that we don't have to transfer from one school to the other just because we made a wrong choice. Okay? So, that's not absolute. It's only my opinion. You can always ask somebody else, of course, especially if those pilots are connected to flying school and they have more ideas about how a flying school is being operated at this present time. So please do so. Approach them, message them, and ask them about what are the things that you need to seek or know before you select that right flying school for you. No? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.